Welcome back to Tom Goes Fishing. So there's been a bunch of like little 1-inch shad in the marina. And where there's shad, there's bass. And as you can see, the bass have been randomly boiling on the shad in the morning. This particular morning, I was supposed to go out with Mike from the Bass Raider channel. And while I was waiting for him to get through the line, I pulled out a Super Fluke Junior and was able to get into a couple of them. So one of the keys I found when the bass are randomly boiling like this is that if I cast randomly, I don't catch very many fish, but if I wait for them to boil and I see them popping off and cast right on top of them, I have a much better success rate of getting them to bite. So on this particular day when I went out with Mike, it was actually a really good morning. I caught some really nice fish, especially on the Super Fluke Junior. Unfortunately, my camera malfunctioned halfway through the morning, and I didn't capture the footage. But you know, if you've seen his video, you know, you may have been able to see that I got a couple of decent ones. So I'm out here waiting for my buddy Mike from Bass Raider. He's still working his way through the line, so I figured I'd make a few casts here at the dam. And they're boiling a little bit, and got a couple on the Fluke, including this decent little chunk. So in the following days, I noticed that most of the boils were a little farther out. They were typically out in between the first and second docks. So I switched over from the Super Fluke Junior to a tiny fluke, coupled with a clear plastic bobber that you can fill up with water. So I fill it up about halfway with water, and it gives me the casting distance I need. And then the tiny fluke is a little closer to the size of the shad that they've been eating. And same thing, you see them boil, try to get it right on top of them as they're boiling. And you know, certainly not a sure thing. You know, it looks really easy in this video, but you know, for every cast that I actually catch a fish, there's at least 10 casts where, you know, you come up empty-handed. Little guy to start the morning. And the bobber and fluke combo. Eating. Needs to fatten up a little more. There we go. No, you're good. Number 2 on the Fluke and bubble. Now I need to get a bigger one. There's some good 2 or 3 pounders mixed in with these little guys.
There we go. Yep.
You know, you'll notice in a lot of these situations, it seems like I cast and all of a sudden I get bit. And this goes right along with what I was saying. When you see them boil, if you can get the cast right on them, you have a bunch of, hopefully have a bunch of fish that are really aggressive. They're in a feeding mood. And so yes, you know, if you get the cast in the right spot, you know, then you're gonna get hit.
Not bad. It's a little thin, but man, his belly is full. That's a good thing. Yeah. First one of the morning. Look at that belly. He's kind of skinny, but if he keeps eating like this, he'll build back up in no time.
This nest fish is total heartbreak. Never got to see it. It comes unpinned, you know, for no apparent reason. But it's been a long time since I've hooked a fish in the upper lake.
This is a better
full
fish.
drag like this. This was a solid fish, at least 3 pounds. And I don't know what happened, but it just came unpinned.
Yeah. God damn, that was a much better fish too.
Really?
So I think with this fish I got lucky. I told you normally I wait for them to boil and then I cast, but got a little impatient with this one and got really lucky because you'll notice I cast it out there and they started boiling right where I casted. Sometimes, you know, things just go your way.
Number 2 for the morning. Another one that's skinny, but been eaten. There we go. No way, man. I'm very selfish like that.
If you like this content, you know, I try to share little insights into what works for me and what doesn't. But if you like this, like and subscribe. I'm trying to put out content as frequently as I can now, and you know, I hope it helps.